What's up, turkey leg?
What's up, Morticia Adams?
I look terrible today. I just can't be bothered to get ready lately. It's cold and I have a crazy dog to worry about and I don't fucking feel like getting ready.
What is Toad broke today?
Today let's see, he doesn't like throw pillows, so he keeps dragging on my throw pillows on the ground and
This is gonna be a What's Up Weirdo segment. What did Toad break this week?
yeah, it's called The Incredible Toadnado Breaks Jessica's Whole House. Yesterday while I was at work, he bit up one of my UFC ticket stubs, so that was really nice. Today he found one of the peanuts in the kitchen and chewed up a peanut in the shell and just like didn't eat it. He just chewed it all up and left it there. And then yesterday he also I had this like little embroidery that somebody made me of like a Boston Terrier and it had like glitter on it and he just fucking chewed it and now there's glitter everywhere.
And he broke your mouse dish.
Yeah, he broke my mouse dish and then he like pulled a dish off of my desk and then it landed on another thing and broke that too. So it's fine. The craziest part is most of this, like 90% of the stuff he's done is while I'm home. So everybody's like, oh, you should crate him, you should gate him. I'm like, yeah, I should. What? He's like in the other room while I'm home breaking shit. Like it's not gonna help. What? And then he goes outside. He's like staring at me. He knows I'm talking about him. He went outside today too and ate a bunch of dirt. And then I had to put him in the sink and spray his mouth out. Dirt baby. Dirt baby. He knows I'm talking. Anyway, but he's good.
All those things that you said sound like things that I would be saying if I had a child.
I know. That's how I feel. But listen, this is so weird because we've been talking about how like Bean sent him to me and like how whatever, all of the weird synchronicities and like just weirdness. So they're very much the same. They look the same to me. I've accidentally called him Bean a few times. Like they're very similar, but okay. Three major things. One, this dog is obsessed with playing fetch and Bean would never play fetch. He fucking hated it. You would throw something and he'd be like, I'm not getting that. I don't know why you threw it. This one wants to play fetch all day long. Then secondly, Bean never like ever in his life would roll on his back. He like hated having his stomach exposed. He was very much like a in control nugget, like wasn't gonna like, like, I don't know. He just never showed his belly. This one's on his back, showing his belly every second all day long. And then another thing, and you know this because it happened with you, Bean several times over his life scratched his own eyeball with his dew claws. Like he would wake up and scratch his eye with his inner thumb thing and scratch his eyeball, and then I'd have to take him to the doctor. This dog came and they've removed his dew claws already. So it's like these three weird themes that Bean had are like all different in this dog. They're like each other's puzzle piece, and it's like so weird to me.
That's cool.
I know, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
weird. I like weird things like that, but
I like it too.
yeah, it's super weird. But he's mostly good. He's very smart. He goes outside good. He sleeps good.
He eats dirt good.
He's dirt good. He's just a little. He's a lot of energy. He's just kind of nuts, but it's like not bad nuts. It's not like he hasn't growled at me once. He hasn't like I can kiss him all over his face, and he just how like new dogs you can't really get close to their face, or they like get scared or try and bite you. He doesn't care about any of that. Like he's really good and he's really smart. He's just fucking crazy. And of course I get him like right before it gets cold here, and like I can tell he needs to go for a lot of walks, and it's fucking freezing out right now. So we're gonna have to find indoor play. I found there's a brewery in Hazel Park or some shit. Hazel Park? No, Oak Park, called Dog and Pony Show, and they allow dogs inside.
Are there any malls around here that allow dogs inside?
I wish. I don't think. Oh, Partridge Creek, but it's like mostly outside. But I think you can walk in the stores with the doggo. And then at Home Depot, you can bring your doggos. And Michael's, you can bring your doggos.
I need to go to Home Depot.
I probably do too. What do you have to go for?
Well, the siding is falling off the side of my house, so I need to go and get some stuff to fix that.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm going to redo the floor in my upstairs bedroom, so I need flooring, which also I need the molding that goes around the base of the wall, the baseboard molding.
Yeah.
I just need a lot. Plus, I have a Home Depot credit card that I've never used.
Oh, God, you and the credit cards.
Hey.
Asking for trouble.
Spent the majority of my life without any credit cards whatsoever.
I know. Now you're getting everyone they make. I don't have any because I fucked them all up a couple times over in my life.
Well, I've never had any, and I never fucked it all up, and now I'm fucking them all up.
I can't be trusted.
My credit score is higher than it's ever been.
Good.
In 2011, I did not have a credit score because I didn't have any credit because I had always paid for everything in cash.
Yeah.
Now I have a credit score that's actually a number.
Good. You're all grown up. Kinda.
Old man.
Credit scores are bullshit anyway. It took me whatever, I think it was Twitter that I learned it on or somewhere. I didn't know we're the only country that has fucking credit scores. Like that stuff doesn't bother people in other countries. They don't even have it.
It's a huge fucking scam, and I don't know how it ever became a thing. The fact that like any company can look up what I have bought and not bought, and that's sold back and forth my information between other companies, and I never. Whatever, it's a scam. Everything's a scam.
I know at least they made it in Michigan where they can't look at it for your car insurance anymore. So that's more normal now, but they look at it for your homeowners. And so my homeowners is high because my credit sucks. It's like, I've never missed one mortgage payment in my entire life. How about you look at that?
Yeah. How about you look at the fact that the reason I didn't have credit cards for a long time was because I paid for everything in cash, which meant I didn't owe anybody money, which meant they couldn't give me a credit card because they couldn't see that I'd ever owed anybody money. No, the person you want to have your credit card is a person who's trustworthy and pays their bills on time, which was me, which is why I don't have any credit. Like I couldn't get a Speedway gas card because they were like, you don't have anything, you don't have any negative credit. I'm like, I own my house. I'm a homeowner.
Yeah, like wouldn't they rather have somebody that has no bills than somebody that has like 10 other credit cards? It like doesn't make any sense.
No, a credit card company once told me if I wanted to rebuild my credit, I should get a prepaid credit card where you put money in the bank and then try and draw off of all the money that you put in off of it so that it starts pinging that you're trying to overdraft your account. And then she said, you'll probably start getting credit card offers. I
just defaulted on a few credit cards because I'm the worst. And I'm already getting new offers. It's like, don't y'all look at anything?
No, it's because they want people who can't pay their credit cards so that you'll be a risk, so that you'll pay all those percentage points and fees and things.
Yeah, it's not real. Money's not real.
It's a scam. We talked earlier on the phone. It's all a grift. Was my tweet about people who get mad at people who do tarot card readings thinking it's a grift, but then they get online and they protect billionaires. It's all a grift.
Yeah. Blarg.
Well, the thing that makes me mad, it's like skeptics who are like, you shouldn't have to pay $50 to go to a paranormal convention and have someone talk about ghosts and UFOs. It's like, don't go after the paranormal conventions. Go after Joel Osteen.
No shit.
Go after someone who's grifting hundreds of millions of dollars off people, not someone who makes like $1,000 for going to a paranormal convention.
And like paranormal conventions and lectures have the awareness that the thing that they're talking about might not be real. What's up, churches? Fucking take a lesson. God.
What's up, churches?
God.
So I'm all packed for my trip.
I know, you've been on so many trips. This is your third weekend in a row going out of town.
Yeah.
For events. Wait, okay, so you didn't talk about your one this last weekend.
Yes, Old Mill Parafest.
Yeah.
Went out there on Friday. My friend Chris drove me. Chris has a podcast called Horribly Nerdy Podcast.
Yeah.
We drove out there. We got there Friday night, passed out kind of. We watched Spider-Man on TV and then until like 3 a.m. Then I had to be up at 8 o'clock in the morning for the convention at 9. And I want to start a hashtag movement for conventions, which is hashtag start at noon.
Literally, paranormal conventions, we're all night owls. We all do investigations at night. Don't make people and we all drink after. Like, don't make conventions and events start early. It's fucking bullshit.
Well, talking to other people too, and not only at the event, like I realized that hashtag convention start at noon, hashtag start at noon. Like it's good for all conventions. Like accountants do the same thing. You know, like real estate agents, they get there on a Friday night, they get wound up at the bar, and then the real estate convention starts at 8 in the fucking morning on Saturday.
Yeah, fuck that.
What are people doing? Anyway, so then I woke up early and got myself put together, got myself dressed, combed all my hair, parked at the table for my tea.
You say you combed your hair?
You know that song?
No.
It was a kid's song. For some reason, it jumped into my mind. Well, I got myself dressed, I combed all my hair, parked at the table for my tea, and just for a moment, I thought I saw old King Cole eating some cornflakes with me. Anyway, that was the kid's song.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know. It was just, all right, well, a side note, this has nothing to do with anything, but when I was a kid, I used to have a record called Show Me Your Smile. Now, I was probably 8 or 9, maybe even 7 when I got this record, and I listened the shit out of that record. Peanut Butter and Jelly was one of the songs on there. Show Me Your Smile was one of the songs on there. The Dream, which is what I just sang, was on that record. And only when I was like 11 did I figure out that it was a Christian kids album.
Dude, one of my favorite pop punk bands is a Christian fucking punk band. Like, shit happens.
I didn't know.
I know.
Anybody who's listening, you can go and look at YouTube for Ray Wise, Show Me Your Smile. Some of the songs now that I've listened to them and as an adult, that they are slightly creepy. Show me your smile. Let it dance for a while on your face. What a place for a smile to be.
Ew.
Show me the rocks that you keep in a box at the head of your bed with your bottle tops.
Murdery toothbox.
Anyway, Old Mill was fun. Did the convention. Got some pizza with a bunch of friends. My friend Chris was there, this was the weekend of Chris, because Chris drove me. Listener Chris was there. Wes and Chris were there. My friend Chris, who had his leg amputated and keeps it in his garage, was there. For people who haven't heard that story, Chris had his leg amputated and then wrapped it up in a plastic bag, dumped a bunch of ice on it.
You have to say that he had didn't he say it was like a religious fucking exemption, so I have to take my fucking leg? Yeah,
so he had his leg amputated, and then he had to sign a bunch of paperwork because he wanted his leg because it was his, and they made him sign paperwork saying, because he said it was he needed to be buried with his leg. So they made him sign a bunch of paperwork, and the paperwork was like, if you ever do anything with this, like stick it in a mailbox or put it in a snowbank, like you'll go to jail. But then he took it home, and it was wrapped up in plastic. He dumped a bunch of ice on it, put it in a beer cooler in his garage, and it's been in there for 3.5 years.
With like no fresh ice, it's just melted.
Yes.
I can't. Me and you talk about it all the time, how it's biohazard and it's going to open and we're all going to die.
So Chris said that he didn't know if it had liquefied or if it was still solid. He said he's gone in there in the past 3 years and he, has kind of bumped it. And it feels like there's something solid still in there. And it hasn't like popped from outgassing or anything like that. And it doesn't smell. So he thinks it's still in pretty good shape.
No, it's like bones and mush.
Like when they amputated his leg, like the thing he was saying, like there's not a lot of meat to begin with because they like cut the whole back of your calf off your leg. So it's just solid bone in the back.
Gross.
And then the foot.
Gross.
And then we drove home.
Okay. Good.
And so that was a good event. And now I'm packed for Mount Washington.
Yay. Maybe you're going to see a bear.
Maybe I'll see a bear.
I wish I was going, but it's really far.
It's really far, and I have oatmeal in my shoes.
What is that now?
Because like when I pack food that I can make in my room.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And so I take packets of oatmeal and I put them in my shoes. That way they don't take up space.
Yeah. That one time we went, there was like a convenience store down the street with a nothing. And we just ate like no, there was no microwave. What did we even eat? Chips and cookies?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was rough.
Chips and cookies. I tried to make a weird vegan sloppy Joe. Remember that?
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
There was just it's on a freaking mountain. It's on Mount Washington in the middle of nowhere, and there's just nothing, and there's no food, and there's nowhere to go. It's like The Shining. You can't go anywhere.
Yeah, but you can order a black bean burger for like $30.
Yeah, I'll pass. Is there a theme thing?
Or some kind of party. I think it might be gangsters.
Oh.
Something like that.
Sure. We're going to go to Belvoir again next June.
Next June to Belvoir. We have to figure out our Christmas stash if we're going to do one.
We're gonna. I was thinking earlier too that you're coming over tomorrow to watch a movie, and I realized I have like several Christmas presents for you like sitting on top of my oven. Not to hide them.
From last year?
No, for you for this year.
Fuck, we're buying Christmas presents for each other?
No, we don't have to. I just did it.
Okay, because I haven't bought you nothing.
You don't have to. It was just little stuff, and I was.
Isn't my friendship enough? Isn't my friendship enough?
God, stop you! I tell you, I got you presents, and you're yelling at me. They're cute. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. But I just gotta hide them before tomorrow. Why were we talking about this? Presents.
Stash, winter.
Oh yeah, yeah. I told Gracie maybe December 17th. It's a Friday.
And what did you want to call it?
You named it.
I know. I want to call it Winter Wonder Weird.
No, that's what I said.
Oh, I wanted to call the most wonderful time of the weird, right? And you said Winter Wonder Weird.
Yeah, yours is better.
I think it's just going to say both on the poster.
Yeah, one can be the headline and one can be the whatever at the bottom. Something.
Yeah, it can be the whatever at the something at the bottom.
This is why you're the design guy.
Can you make the something on the bottom of the something?
You said you were just going to have, what did you say? Like a bloody head on a snowman? I forget.
Well, we're going to have Santa hats on our pictures.
Yeah.
And then I'll make some kind of weird snowman ghost, maybe.
Oh, yeah. And then we'll tell, what do we say? Do spooky Christmas stuff and talk about Krampus and whatever the fuck else.
Spooky Christmas stuff, Krampus, Christmas murders.
Yeah. Christmas murders. Oh, yeah. And then we said that thing that we wanted to do. Remember?
No.
With the person that we said it would be cool if they could come.
Oh, yeah.
We should probably figure that out.
Yeah, I should drop a message and see how much that would cost.
Yeah.
I think it would be hard, though, because it's the Christmas season, after all.
I know. I was thinking that, too. Maybe another time when it's not, like, that person's, like, bread and butter time. That'd be like somebody asking you to do something in October.
Yes.
Okay. Well. Oh, people keep asking me about where my backyard animals are, where the skunks, where the possums. Guess what? You can't have wild animals around when you have a dog, so I had to stop feeding them immediately. So I haven't seen them at all, which is also weird. I haven't seen the skunks one time, which is kind of weird. I'm like, were they ghosts? Were they really fucking there? They're like literally completely gone. I have no idea where they went. But yeah, so I had to stop feeding them because I don't want.
That's because they smell stinky dirt mouth around and they know they're not welcome anymore.
I know. I just like, yeah, it was literally, and there was no like warning. There was no, I couldn't like say bye to them. It was just like so random that I got the dog that I was like, oh, can't feed them anymore because they'll go out there and get sprayed or get fleas or something. So they're gone. It sucks. I actually missed them. I was walking the dog last night and I was like, I miss my skunks and my raccoons.
And your cats.
My cats. I know I haven't seen them either.
Those were supposed to be mine.
I know. I don't know where they are.
Good work with your shoe basket.
I know.
For me.
I took the shoe basket apart.
It's a sad day in What's Up Weirdo podcast history. Jessica took the shoe basket apart.
No, it was sitting in the kitchen for so long, and I'm like, this isn't gonna work. Because I got the dog, and I'm like, well, every time I go outside now, he goes out there like a psycho. So I'm definitely not gonna be able to drop a basket on the cats.
R.I.P. shoe basket.
R.I.P. shoe basket.
There's your title of this episode.
R.I.P. sandal basket. So here's a weird thing that happened. I posted that picture. The last time we were in Wisconsin, it's like, okay, so I made you go to the area where the Slender Man stabbing happened. Like, if you've watched Dateline or 2020, like those girls that were like 12 and they stabbed their friend in the name of Slender Man because they wanted to like appease him. I'm sorry, but that's fucking bonkers. Like, I don't understand how if you were literally right near there, you wouldn't go there too. Like people don't understand road trips. If you are in the middle of nowhere and you probably won't be there again and there's something weird around, guess what? You have to go fucking look at it. It's your job as a road tripper. It's like your duty. And like I had legitimate people that are my fucking friends in real life unfollow me on Instagram because I posted that. Like what? What?
Weird.
I know. It's like a fucking, like how many, do you unfollow? Like we all watch Dateline. We all watch 2020. We all watch every crime doc on Netflix. And there's Instagram accounts dedicated to like weird crime and weird, cryptids and folklore and whatever. It's like, okay, my weird picture of a park, you unfollow me? Like, sorry. Fucking sorry. And the girl didn't die. She fucking lived. So it's not even as bad as some of the shit I could post.
Yeah, I had a similar conversation this a few years ago with a friend of mine who asked me, like, I can't believe you're interested in going to places that have, like, bad histories or murders or people died there. He was talking about haunted places mostly. Uh-huh. But I said to him, I was like, but there is a genuine human fascination with that stuff. Like, especially if you're in an area where it's been covered heavily in the news, like, doesn't your fascination, and his argument was, no, like, I have some respect. And then I started arguing with him over the fact, like, okay, so when you're driving and there's a traffic accident, you don't look at it.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Like you make sure to avert your eyes forward and never look at that accident. No, there's a part of you that not only you want to see what is happening, what was the cause, if you can figure it out, if you're okay in that situation, like all of those things apply.
Yes, exactly. And like you said, like it being so heavily covered and then like you kind of build this picture in your head of what it's like. And then when you're there, it's like me and you were like shocked at how open it was. There's like houses around it. There was people walking around. I'm like, how the fuck did these girls stab somebody, drag her from that bathroom to that edge of the woods? Like, how did nobody see that? So it's interesting to understand it. And then two, another thing that I feel like me and you both do, and which makes it doubly interesting, as like I don't want to say empaths or whatever, or as people who feel vibes and hauntiness and whatever the fuck. When you're in these places, almost everywhere that we've went of these places, you can fucking feel a weird heaviness or a weird vibe, or like there's that. And then I'm also like, me and you were both interested in the fact that like, are certain areas charged, or like did something in the area make these people crazy, or are they already crazy? Is it environmental? Like,
or did everybody thinking about what happened there then form something in that area?
Yeah, exactly. And it's so interesting to like stand in that spot in a lot of the places that we go and just kind of like feel the energy and like kind of see, you know, if you feel different, like me and you, like, I'm sure you more than me, but like we've been places where like you like feel ragey, or you feel like, you know, like weird feelings get in you. And I find it really interesting to go to those places and be like, ooh, do I feel anything? Like,
well, and to your point too, like there's also this, for me, there's like this historical perspective, because like, let's say I'm going to places where like John Dillinger shot people, or John Dillinger did crimes, or John Dillinger did this. Like there's a historical perspective for me in the sense that I've been in the jail cell that John Dillinger escaped from, in the actual jail cell that he escaped from. And sitting in that jail cell, in that jail cell, gives me his perspective of like being in that room that he was in and looking at the things that he looked at. It gives me another alternate perspective to see from. Going to that Slender Man park, like you said, all of a sudden, like nobody in any of those houses around there like heard or suspected anything going on. No one had anything like, and that's a perspective that you can't get if you just don't go to those places.
I know. And also, is it like, okay, people are only offended because like it happened in the last 15 years. Like we've posted a million places, or a lot of historical places, jails, insane asylums. It's like those places are far worse. You know how many things happened there? Do you know how many people died there? Like it's only okay in your brain because it happened 50 years ago. But if it happened in the last 15 years, that's like pushing it. Like fucking sorry. I don't know what people want from us.
I mean, you know, I get into that argument too, because I don't think like, again, I think there is a fascination with the topic. I think it's inherently a human fascination. I don't think that certain places should be investigated on ghost hunts. Like that's like this. I don't even think that discounts my idea that there's a historical significance and a human fascination with it. But like, there's a difference between going to the Slender Man park and seeing the situation and understanding the environment, and going there and fucking like cutting your hand and doing a blood ritual and trying to get Slender Man. That's a big fucking difference there. Or going to a insane asylum that's been closed for 50 years and trying to contact whatever like good spirits might be there, or might trying to discern some information historically from the building location, and going to the same location and being like, were you in pain? Were you tortured? How horrible was it? Can you scream on this cassette for me? Like there's a certain amount of respect to all of it to be taken.
Totally. We don't yell at ghosts.
Don't yell at ghosts.
Don't ask them stupid questions. But yeah, so that happened. I don't really care. Anybody who unfollows me, it's fine. See you later. I don't care. I like seeing weird shit. It's like if you're like when we drive up north and there's that sign that says the world's largest clam. Will you go fucking see the clam? Like what else? What else am I doing today? If somebody says somebody tried to murder somebody in the name of Slender Man right over there, guess what? I'm gonna go fucking look at it. Sorry, I have to see. Whatever.
I'm interested in the world.
No, I'm interested. Literally, I like to see stuff that are weird. I'm not just gonna go. Well, like let's go to Target. Okay.
But I think that's the thing that I think people don't realize. Like people don't realize, like you and I, we go on a road trip and it's like, oh, we're gonna go to like a place where that Slender Man murder was attempted. But also, I'm going to make you go to see like where some fucking YouTube show is filmed. Like, and if you're in the area and there's shit there, go and look at it.
Yeah, we always talk about this on our road trips. We always do like different theme things. We'll do like a creepy, fucked up thing or a haunted thing, and then we'll do a historical thing or like a landmark. And we'll do like there's different. You just kind of have to hit all the. I don't know. We're just good at road tripping. Sorry. And that's what I said to I'm like, fucking sorry, my Instagram isn't fucking 100 pictures of myself. I'd rather see my weird picture of a Slender Man stabbing Park than fucking a whole account of selfies like you don't do anything in your life at all.
Jess, your Instagram account should change now so that it's just nature photos with a fun, beautiful quote over the top of it.
No. I'll do beautiful pictures that are like a sunset or like a branch, and then I'll put one of your horrible texts to me over it, but I'll put it in like cursive. I think it's inspirational, and then you're like, "Are you ready yet, fuckface?"
That's a pretty motivational quote.
I don't know. Honestly, it is. Oh, I was thinking about this the other day because like somebody, one of the witch people on Twitter posted like a really pretty like book cover and their book was coming out. And you know, usually the front is like a whatever artwork and then their name. And then either there'll be like a blurb at the top or there'll be like blurbs on the back, like a few of them. And I was thinking about like, you know, I want to write a book and whatever, I'm going to start it soon. But I was like, what? And like the quote, I forget what the quote was on the book online. It was like, she's like the master at whatever. It was like, you know, like she's the one you go to for whatever. And then I was like, what if I asked Tenney to blurb my book? And it was just like, I think she's a fucking idiot. John Tenney.
I would never say that.
Would.
Not on your book cover.
It'll be funny if you did though.
I would say, if you wrote a book, I would probably do a poll. Those are called poll quotes.
Oh.
I would probably do a poll quote that says like, Jessica is a very interesting person and this book isn't worth your time.
Oh, well, great. Why did you start it good?
Because that's my brand.
God damn it. Wait, you never asked me to write one for your books?
Nope.
Well, I've been in your dedications before. Or your...
Yeah, you've been dedicated before. Yeah. I don't like doing poll quotes unless I'm doing one of my silly books like Come At Me Ghost or Trump Ghost Hunter. Then I do poll quotes on the back.
Yeah. Well, when I get done with my book, whenever I start it, we'll see if you can write something nice for me.
I will write something nice.
I really got to start that soon. That'll be a good winter project.
What are your winter projects? Writing a book?
Oh my God, guess this ties in. Okay, you know how since we've had the podcast, like we just kind of get random stuff in the mail now from our P.O. box and whatever?
I don't. You do.
I do get a lot of stuff lately, but...
I don't get anything.
You get some stuff. But guess what? Somebody sent me today, this Mary person sent me a freaking bread making kit.
What?
I know. It came to my house and I don't even know how. It came from Amazon. So I don't know if you can look people up on Amazon. I don't really know how this works. But I opened it and I'm like, what? And then I'm like, wait, like, did I compliment somebody's bread somewhere, like on Twitter or Instagram, or have I talked about bread? I do love bread. I probably talked about it on here, but like I got a whole kit. So now in the winter someday I have to make this bread. It's like a sourdough kit.
I can't believe you're getting bread making kits. And I'm going to listen, I'm just going to start. My Instagram is just going to be me photoshopped, like holding like a guinea pig. And I'm like, and then, hey, everybody, look, I got an animal now. Send me stuff because I've got an animal now.
We'll just get a real guinea pig.
I'll get a cat in December.
Okay. I know I saw a good cat the other day online on Facebook, adoptable, and it only had one eyeball.
They're all good cats.
Well, I know, but this one was really good because it was missing an eye.
They're all good cats, and they're all good dogs.
I know. No, Toady hasn't gotten anything in a minute. What did he get?
Well, he fucking got everything. Your house is a fucking pile of toys.
Oh, he's got so many things. And I joined BarkBox, so he gets stuff all the time now. It just comes here. And I already told you that Bear sent me like that serial killer knife for him, and now he runs around the house with a knife. I already talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't post a picture yet. It's real good. I brought it with us to New York and he hopped on the hotel bed with a knife in his mouth and it's so cute. But I didn't, this is what happened. This is what happened was I posted, this is like my dark laughing right now. I posted the Slender Man picture and then people got mad at me. And then I wanted to post a picture of fucking Toad with the knife in his mouth. And I couldn't post them back to back because I would look like a serial killer. I have now put a selfie of me and my friend, and now for the next one I'm going to put the knife so they weren't right together. So that's what happened. Oh boy, creeper problems. Creeper time problems. So you're going on your trip and then
I'll be back Monday.
Back Monday. Why do I feel like we have something else to do coming up?
Because we've done too much already.
I know. We should do a Zoom Patreon thing soon. I was thinking, I wish you didn't have to leave so early on Thursday because I was thinking when you were over tomorrow, we could just do it tomorrow after the movie.
We'll do it December 1st. We'll do it the first week of December.
Well, we can do it before that. We should do it the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Whatever.
Most people are home on that day, right?
Yeah, we could do one on Thanksgiving.
No, that's too busy.
Okay. Wouldn't you like to do Thanksgiving dinner with everybody?
No.
Everybody can watch you shove potatoes in your mouth?
Well, shove a potato in your mouth. But no, I just feel like people are too busy that day. And then some people have like, gotta go to my boyfriends or girlfriends or grandmas or fucking mother-in-laws or wherever the fuck. They have too many dinners. So we'll do it like the day after Thanksgiving or like this Sunday after Thanksgiving.
You know, whenever people mention boyfriend, girlfriends, significant others, and holidays, there's this one thing that always jumps into my mind. Are you ready for this?
God, what?
How many random families' Christmas and holiday photos are you in the background of because of someone you dated?
Yeah, true.
There are rando families all across Michigan who at some point are looking through their photo albums and they're like, who's that fucking guy? And someone has to say, that's that John guy that so-and-so was dating.
Okay, but I'm still friends with like my ex's families and shit on Facebook. Like they knew Bean and then they've been complimenting on Toad and being happy about it. Like people I'm dating's families like love me. And then when it doesn't work out, they're probably like, oh, I miss that girl. I'm sure you have that too. People are probably like, oh, where'd that interesting guy you dated go? He was cool.
I like to think that, but then at the same time, I also think like there's at least one person there was like, I didn't like that fucking guy.
Okay, no. I literally don't know anybody since I've known you who doesn't like you. Like anybody who would go off to the side and be like, ooh, who the fuck is that guy? Like nobody would ever do that about you ever.
I don't know if that's true or not. I've tried to spend my life not making people hate me, but there are people, I mean, Twitter is a place where people hate me.
Yeah, somebody told me to ask you what the fuck has been going on with UFO Twitter lately and why everybody's all got their panties in a twist. Ew,
it's because it's exactly what everybody's got their panties in a twist, first of all, because when all of this shit started in 2017, I told everybody, calm down, relax, it's not going to happen tomorrow. And now we're 4.5 years into it and nothing has still happened. And everybody's like, what happened? What? And you know, they blocked me and called me fucking asshole for not jumping on the bandwagon. And now they're going 5 years in and there's still not a whole lot happening. And they're all upset because all of their heroes crashed and burned.
That's still going on, like in the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, and now, you know, Congress is just like always, it's cyclical in nature. Now the government is involved and wants to create a group and wants to investigate UFOs again the way that they have in the past, but people don't remember the past, so they think it's brand new and it's all a grift. Everything's a scam.
Yeah.
But there's people on Twitter who like call me psychopathic and alcoholic and have me blocked and Tenney's a serial liar and...
What?
A long time ago, there was a guy who tried to start a rumor about like how I was abusive to my ex-wife.
Who the fuck? You've never been married.
That's why it didn't take off. That's why it didn't work very well.
Oh my God. That makes me mad, actually.
They literally were like, because I was talking to someone who kind of side knew them, and they were trying to think up gossip about me. And they thought, well, I must have by this time been married, and I'm not married now. And so you could make up a lie about how I was abusive to my ex-wife, and then like that would get the rumor mill started. And so that's what they did because they thought it would just catch fire. But then I've never been married and they didn't know that. So their lie didn't make any sense whatsoever.
Like you'd think you'd at least take the safe route and be like, oh, his ex-girlfriend, like, oh, everybody, like it's a pretty safe bet that you've had a fucking girlfriend before. Like, why would you jump to wife unless you knew that they were married before? What an idiot.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Really dumb. I don't like, it's fine when you see people shit talking people who are like, like that deserve it or like maybe deserve it, but like you don't deserve it at all.
I don't think I'm that mean.
You're not. Just to me, but not to the general public.
Yeah, but you deserve it.
Oh, I sold a book on eBay this week for $70 that I found at the thrift store for like $25.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I know. I have so many. That's another. Oh, we didn't even finish the winter projects list. We fucking got off of it, but that's another one because I have like a stack of like 30 or 40 thrift store books that are all like first editions on old shit that I'm gonna sell on the eBay. I gotta list them all. Those take forever though because you gotta put like the title page on the fucking outside.
You should drop that one of ours down to $1,000.
I dropped it. I keep dropping it. It's got like 5 watchers. I just recently dropped it again. I'm doing it slowly, and somebody's gonna bite.
Okay.
Don't worry. And
You're
then
the master.
gonna be like, guess what? Yes, it's gonna happen.
All right.
These books that I keep on there forever, I know they'll sell eventually, and they all do. I sold that this week, and a shirt that I had that was like a designer fucking shirt sold for $70. It's a good week. I don't know why I'm talking about this. What else? Let's see. I put up some lights in my house so you can see those tomorrow. I got a string of lights from Target. It's like got fake pine on it, and it's like got what's the word, like twine, like fake, like crafty looking twine and pine and lights.
Oh, I meant to ask you, are you going to have a Christmas tree this year?
Listen, that's what I was just gonna say. Is I not gonna have a Christmas tree? I already wasn't gonna have one because I don't want to take out all my bean ornaments and kill myself. So I'm like, I'm gonna skip this year. And then my secondary reason was, oh, Toad can't be trusted around fucking anything, so I can't put it up anyway. So that's why I got the light strand with the pine and the little lights on it. So I put that up, and that's going to be like my my stand-in Christmas tree for this. Because really all anybody wants is lights in the room. Doesn't matter what they're on.
I had, this is probably 20 years ago, my friend Josh had a small dog. What do you call those? What's a wiener dog called?
A dachshund?
Yeah, he had a dachshund that would attack his Christmas tree. And he finally resolved himself, because he had a fake Christmas tree. And it wasn't that big. It was maybe only like 4 or 5 feet tall. But what he ended up doing was he ended up hanging it from his ceiling.
Yeah, I've seen they make those now.
Yeah, so he had a Christmas tree on his ceiling and then decorated it.
I was thinking too I could put a baby one at my tattoo studio as well, and then the dog can't get to it. I can see it, but I don't think I care.
I have a real tree every year. I'm getting a real tree.
Okay, I can't wait to see it.
And then if I get a cat will climb it.
The one you had last year was so fucking huge. It was like a fat baby tree.
Yeah, I got to get a big Christmas tree. That's a Tenney tradition.
Okay, well, we should go pick out a Christmas tree together. We could get like hot cocoa.
This already sounds terrible.
It sounds fun. Damn it. Oh,
we can wear mittens and drink cocoa.
Literally, I have so many different mittens that I never wear, and then we can just not hang out with this. This is another chance for us to not date anybody. We'll just do. Then we'll just do the datey stuff. Get it out of our systems.
Get a friend you don't want to date, so you can do date stuff.
Yes, really. Okay, what were you saying? Cocoa.
We can mittens and cocoa.
Got it. Shut up. That voice. I went to T-Bell yesterday, and they got rid of the plant-based protein already.
Wait, what?
Yes, the trial, the fucking. Okay, so apparently, are you the one that told me that it was only literally available in Metro Detroit, and that's all?
It was a limited place only.
Yeah, because when I was in New York, I tried to get it, and they didn't have it there. So anyway, so I went last night, and it's gone. And then I tweeted at T-Bell today, and I'm like, you better get it back. I went there like every day when they had it. I've never been to Taco Bell so many times in my life. I completely abandoned Del Taco.
I can't believe they took it away. It's constantly advertised on my Instagram.
Hopefully they sold enough, and then they'll just roll it out nationally now. Because there's no way. I'll be really upset.
I'm going to be really upset.
And then I was also kind of wondering, too. I'm like, was it that cheap just because it was a trial? Like, is the Cravitarian box going to be like $9 then?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
I did see someone, though. I think I saw it on Instagram. It might have been on Twitter, where someone went and got a Cravitarian box, and they got like a beef, like a couple tacos or something like that, like Cravitarian tacos. And then they went to Little Caesars and got a cheese pizza, and then they dumped the beef all over the pizza. Ew. And it kind of looked great. It kind of looked like taco pizza. It was kind of good.
No, I'm going to pass on that.
Looks good to me. My old man Christmas fattening up days.
Little Caesars has fake peps now.
I know, but they don't look good.
They're not good. They taste like dog treats.
I was going to say they look like red carrots.
They're not good. They're just not good. They're really not. They taste like sausages. It's not good.
Sausage pizza.
Sausages. What else? Oh, People are asking about the burb names again. You have to get on the burb list. And I said,
Yeah.
I still go for you. I'm like, he's been so busy and he had events the last 2 weekends and he has an event this weekend. So we'll get to the burbs when we can. They're coming. And also, we should talk about Old Town Roasting.
Do. I've been drinking Old Town Roasting nonstop. I'm taking Old Town Roasting with me to Belvoir or to Mount Washington.
I know I've been drinking like crazy. Ever since it got cold, I just need coffee every second. I need to be cozy. So I've been making a lot too. And then the Sock Dog, official original Sock Dogs on Instagram, sockdogs.com, our other sponsor. She's been making so many dogs.
So many dogs, and they're so cute.
They're so cute. I feel like she's been posting new dogs every day. And then I don't know if I told you or not, but because I don't know when the fuck you're going to get a sewing machine and I don't know what you're doing, but she said that I can send her Bean's bed and she's going to make a pillow out of it for me.
All right, we'll do that because I'm still not getting my sewing machine, even though I did have to sew something today. I had to sew a suit coat before I packed it away.
I have to sew something too that Bean. See, I told you I've been doing it. It's something that Toad ripped. Those giant hands that I ordered, he ripped one of the fingers open, so I have to sew it.
Yeah!
That probably didn't make any sense to anybody. I have these giant stuffed velvet hands from House of Hands on Instagram. It's HAUS, House of Hands. It's this guy. He just makes these giant hands for no reason, and they're so fucking cute. And you just kind of like flop them over your bed or your couch. And of course, I ordered them like right before I get a dog, and now the dog just wants to bite on the giant hands. And in my head, I'm like, I can't fucking blame you. They literally look like a dog's dream. It's not your fault. No reason to have these, but I really love them. So I'm gonna sew the finger up and then move them off of the couch that he always jumps on. I'm getting sent a bunch of USC stuff, apparently.
How come I'm not getting anything?
I don't know. See, this happened. Okay, this is what happened.
Am I not important anymore? Have I fallen off the important radar? Am I already friends with everybody so people think they don't need to send me friend stuff?
Okay, well, what do you want people to send you? We need vodka, first of all. We never get booze.
I know, I don't want anything. I'm just being a grumpy old man. I like everybody whether they send me stuff or not.
So do I. Dana, when I went to Contender Series in Vegas and I met Dana White and he took me in his office, he gave me a Hollerhead whiskey shirt because that's like their brand, that's like their sponsor. So then I posted a video of me in the Hollerhead shirt, and then somebody that I know showed it to the UFC PR person, and they're like, oh, we're going to send her a bunch of Hollerhead shit and a bunch of new UFC shit and blah, blah, blah. So isn't that so exciting? I found out about that yesterday.
That is super exciting.
We're on UFC shirts. So yeah, that's good. That's exciting. And then I got that box from Olive Garden. Did I already talk about that?
Listen, I'm mad about the food you getting. I don't care about like the gifts and toys. I'm mad about these fucking corporate sponsors that are buying your love that should be buying me love. Who fucking edits this podcast? Who does the fucking graphics for it? Who uploads it to the website? Who makes sure the RSS feed is working? Me!
Okay, I do all the socials, all the videos, all the message answering, all the Instagramming, all that, everything.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to do any of that if I didn't do my part. There wouldn't be any of that other part to do.
Touche, first of all. Second of all, I did get a big box from Olive Garden, and it said, congratulations on Toad. We're so happy for you. And then they sent a Toad a handkerchief for the dog, like a little thing to tie around his neck that says, I love pasta on it. And then I got a shirt and a water bottle and an eye mask that says "Will Wake" for breadsticks, which is accurate, and a Olive Garden gift card in it. And then so we have to go to Olive Garden.
I was gonna say, when are we gonna spend that gift card?
I know we're going to. Why do you think I'm saving it?
Saving it for what?
For us to do date non-date things. We'll go pick a Christmas tree and then we'll go to Olive Garden.
Mittens and cocoa.
And breadsticks.
And breadsticks and Christmas trees.
That's a good ass day.
That does sound like a good day, actually.
Literally any guy I ever dated in my life was like, let's go pick out a Christmas tree and go to Olive Garden. I'd be like, where have you been all my life?
Right? No, but you have to add this caveat in. If a girl told me, we're going to go and get you a Christmas tree, and then we're going to drink hot cocoa, and then we're going to go and get breadsticks, and then I'm going to drop you off at home, and I'm going to go home. That's the key part of it. That
is. Don't sleep in my bed. Don't bother me. Don't make me get up at a certain time. Don't yell at me that I'm on my phone. Get the fuck out of here.
I think I told you on the phone the other day, the thing that I posted on Twitter, which was, I only really want to date someone who doesn't want to date me as much as I don't want to date them.
Yes. That's 95% busy and 5% has time for me. That's all I have to do. I had that tweet that said I only hit on dudes that live 600 plus miles away from me, and that's accurate.
Yep.
I don't want anybody around here that can just come over whenever they want or ask me to hang out. I need like 4 to 5 days of planning before, like, I'm not just going, oh, do you want to hang out in an hour? No, absolutely, I don't. My hair's dirty and I have pajama pants on, and no, we're Krabby Patties today.
We are Krabby Patties.
I don't care. Toadnado's being so good this whole time.
I know.
I'm so proud of him. He did jump up by the window once. I thought he was going to bark, but he didn't do it. What else? We haven't hung out in like a minute. Like, where are you? You're coming over tomorrow. Well, I have to come get you so you can come over tomorrow.
I mean, I can walk in the cold weather. That's fine.
No, I thought I had something to do. Somewhere I wanted to go.
Was it returning my lawnmower?
We could do that. I mean, it could just sit there for the winter at this point. Oh no, you have to get it. You have to clean it out, right?
Yes.
Yeah, or it'll get weird. Okay, so we can do that. But there was something that I wanted to get or pick up, and it wasn't like something I could get delivered. And I was like, oh, me and Tenney should go get that thing. And now I don't remember what it was.
Well, you'll think about it, and then you'll call me later.
Oh, true. We're gonna watch. What is it called? Last Night in Soho tomorrow.
Yeah.
I got like an whatever the fuck it is, an in-home screening thing.
You and I are going to watch Last Night in Soho tomorrow, and then Thursday I'm going to see an advanced screening of Ghostbusters.
Oh, they're playing it at the hotel?
Yeah, that's what our thing that we're doing. All of us are going to watch Ghostbusters, then we're going to comment live on the internet about it.
Damn it! I don't want to do that.
Well, you can't. La la la. This time it's all about me and not you. So go get screwed. This wasn't a free present for you. This is me doing something cool.
Okay, fucking Avril Lavigne, are you done? What the fuck? I didn't know that you get to watch the movie.
I think so, yes.
Oh, that's really awesome, actually. So you do that on Thursday, and I'll look at your tweets. And
you just be a slug for the rest of the week until I get back.
I have to work Thursday and Friday, but I will be a slug tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday, and I think Monday. I have to
You almost sang that. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday and Monday.
I have to go see my little nephew, though. He's a peanut. And I gotta see my dad. I've been too busy. We've been so busy. And then when I'm not busy, I'm like exhausted. I know what's going on lately. I can't be bothered to be awake. I can't do anything.
It's because it gets dark now at 2:00 in the afternoon.
Bro, I've been getting out of bed at like 1:30 or 2, and then I have 2 hours of daylight to work with. 2 hours. This is what happens. I get up, I open my blinds, I turn off my nightlight my salt lamp next to my bed. I go out here and eat lunch, and I go back in the room and turn the salt lamp back on because it's dark already.
This is my perfect time because I watch TV, then it's like 4:30 or 5:00 in the morning and the sun is coming up. I turn the TV off, I go to sleep, I wake up, the sun is going down. Perfect vampire weather.
And then how did it go? We turned the clocks back. So if we didn't do daylight savings, it would get dark at 5.
Something like that.
Right? Yeah, that
I
sounds
don't know how it works.
I don't either.
It's dumb, whatever it is.
It is dumb. Credits.
Oh, here's John quick movie catch-up review. I watched Shang-Chi, Legend of the Ten Rings.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
I want to see it.
I watched all 2 seasons of The Mandalorian, Star Wars. It was good. I watched all 8 episodes of WandaVision. It was good. There you go. There's John's reviews for stuff.
John's movie time. Good job. I haven't fucking watched anything. What have I watched? I haven't watched anything. I really haven't.
Well, you don't need to.
I just listen to my MMA podcasts and fights. That's about it.
No, that's a super high note to end on. Pretty exciting. You're full of energy, pep. You know, these episodes always been ending with a bang lately, and you just walked us off a fucking cliff.
I'm drinking Sailor Jerry. The dog just farted. It was pretty loud, so I wonder if that's going to be on there. But anyway, I'm drinking Sailor Jerry and Coke. it's making me a little tired.
All right, good work. Thanks for amping it up at the end. Everybody will appreciate that high energy.
Isn't there something cool we can end on? Something
No,
exciting? Any shout outs? Any good stuff that you're liking? Any of our friends do anything cool?
I did a shout out of all my podcasts that I like. Well, some of them today. I'll do another one later this week of more podcasts that I like. But
I know I want to do on Instagram a thing, like a small business one for like holiday season and do like my favorite like artisans and like people that make cute shit, little, for gifts, whatever.
yeah, like Amazon and Walmart.
No. People that make stuff or sell cute stuff that we like or spooky stuff.
Yeah, I did podcasts today, and then I think tomorrow I'm doing artists.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll do like musicians. Like I'm going to do one every day for the rest of the week.
Nice. Good job.
Thanks, buddy.
Good job, buddy.
By the way, people are divided on how Jason Momoa smells.
Oh my God, gross. Fuck. I would rather think about like dirt and worms and centipedes. Don't want to think about that guy for 5 seconds. If Jason Momoa was in my house and a tarantula was in my house, I would make him leave if I had to choose. We're so dumb. It's fine. It's fine.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, dummy.
You all done?
Yes.
You sure?
I guess.
Okay, good one.
Say bye, Toad. Say bye, Toadathan. Say bye, Toadathan. He's a good boy. He's giving his pawpaw. What is he giving his pawpaw? He's giving his pawpaw. Wait, give this pawpaw. Now give me that pawpaw. No, give me this one. Okay, that's all.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.